Hey everyone, what is going on? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about how to know when to take your profits when you're making trades. It doesn't matter if you're making option trades, stock trades, short selling, or trading cryptocurrencies. Um, One of the biggest problems that we come across, or one of the main questions that I always get asked is, hey, how do I know when to exit a trade? How do I know when is it the perfect time to take profits? So I want to kind of dive into it. And basically, I want to give you guys an example on my routine and how I choose when to take profits. Um, so here's an example of a stock that I played today, which made me a decent amount of money. And I think it was a pretty good play because I did my research last night into PED, the stock, and I love the chart from the previous day and the day before that. I looked at the past trend lines, the past resistance and support. I liked the chart a lot. I thought it was very smooth, so I decided to give this thing a run. So I actually got in this stock a little bit early. I set a limit order, a buy limit order for 182. So $1.82. And then even though today it went as high as, let's see, over $3.40, I actually took my profits at roughly $3. So why did I decide to exit at $3? Because the reason is because I set a stop limit order. So that's called stop on quote if you're using something like E-Trade. And that's what I do for every single thing that I trade because I want to be able to keep my profits if the price drops down. So what I like to do when I first buy a stock, so in this example, I bought at 182. What I do is the first thing I do is I set a stop limit order for roughly 10 cents below the price that I bought into. And that ensures me that, hey, even if this stock opens and then it drops like crazy, then I cut my losses quick and I just walk away with a small loss rather than letting it drop and deal with a falling knife, right? Which is the biggest mistake that a lot of traders make. And then so I set that stop loss order, and it's very easy to do. Any type of trading system will allow you to do this. Like E-Trade is called stop on quote, as I just mentioned. So I placed a stop loss limit order on 1.72, which means that if it drops below $1.72, I'm out. I cut my losses. I call it a day for this specific trade. Now, if it continues to go up, then of course, that's exactly what we want as traders, right? We believe in the stock. Our odds are correct. We did our analysis. We did everything correct. We want to see it go up. So luckily for PED, today it went up quite high. But what happened was that as soon as it passed the $3 mark, I set a new stop loss, a stop on quote again at $3. So another alternative way you can do this is you can do stop on trail, I think that's what it's called, or trailing stop, which means that allow it to continue to go up for a certain percentage, but if it drops below that, then exit my trade. That's a more safer way, especially if you don't have a lot of time on your hand to watch the charts like every single minute. So what I did was, as I mentioned, I set it at $3, and it did continue to go up. Um, and as you can tell, like I said, it went higher than $3.40. But then it dropped back down. As you can see right here, it dropped all the way back down. And as soon as it dropped back down to 3, the order went into the market. The limit order went into the market, and I was able to take my profits. So the stock did uh, did drop, and that's a really good way for you to protect your initial investments. That's the same strategy I like to use to take my profits and as well as cut my losses early. So it's pretty much a two-step process to taking profits. The first thing you do is right when you buy into the stock, set a stop loss order, roughly 10 cents, 15 cents, whatever your risk tolerance is, below the price that you bought in as. That way, if it does drop, you don't chase it and you cut your losses early. If it goes up, then you change the limit order based on how much it goes up. So if it does drop a lot, then then you take your profits, and if it goes back up towards the end of the day during power hour, that doesn't matter, because profit is profit. You gotta keep your mentality strong, and a good trade is a good trade. So that's my strategy for doing it. I do this quite often. I do it with many other stocks. I did the same play last week with Drip, the 3x the 3x ETF, and I use the same exact strategy. It doesn't matter if it goes back up. It's the fact that you cut your losses and you take your profits at the correct time, and you have your protection. That way, if you make 10 trades in a day, 8 of them will probably generate you a good amount of money. On the other hand, I mean, look at Bitcoin prices right now. This was a massive thing that I woke up to today. Received a couple texts from a friend, and man, I mean, this is a crazy surge. As you guys know, I'm a huge cryptocurrency fan. I actually didn't make any trade, but I'm a long-term holder of Bitcoin. So seeing it jump this much in a day is very exciting, and I definitely believe in blockchain. Well, anyways, that is a quick video right there. If you guys are looking for more trading tips, cryptocurrency or anything, make sure you check out cryptomenow.com for latest crypto updates that are easy to understand, and subscribe and give this a thumbs up.